Good evening. Todd Prophet here once again for Lighting and Sound Technology class at State University of New York at Fredonia. In case you forgot, I forget every time. I have to remind myself. See. All right, showed you how the basic parts of a sound system and how it all went together. And I'll show you how to set one up. Got a little different setup than we had before, but kind of close. Got a microphone. This is a Shure Series 55SH, Series 2. It's essentially like a Shure. It's like their SM58, except it's got the old-fashioned body on it. I like it just because it's got this switch on the bottom. Helps keep me from doing feedback sometimes. Okay, so we got our microphone. We need to plug it into the console. You're gonna notice I have the console off. I'm plugging things in. I just prefer to have it, particularly for the first setup. I like to have the console off. So we need an XLR connectors, and I'm gonna plug that in right here. So first you plug in the microphone. Then I need to plug it into one of the channels. I have two channels on this board that I can plug it into. Doesn't really fit in channel 2, so let's plug it in channel 1 since it fits there. Okay. So once we get it in channel 1, then we need to get an output. Now again, we don't have an amplifier in this system. All we have is powered speaker. So we're going to come out of the left channel in this case, because that just happens to be what I got. Going to come out of the left channel, come out of the right channel, doesn't matter. Because I'm just doing mono here anyway. And this is a quarter inch TS connector. So is this one as well. It's just at a 90 degrees. And then I'm going to plug it into input 1 or input mic. All right, now that I've got everything set up and ready to go, I need to turn some things on. So from the last video, do I turn the amplified speaker on first, or do I turn on the console? Well, the answer is the console, because if I don't, if I turn this on first and I click this little button, it's going to click and it's going to do a loud pop. I will tell you that it does happen. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm not supposed to do this. So let me turn this on first, and you should hear a pop. I'll wait for the speaker to come on. In this case, it is a small one. It is a small pop, but it can be much worse. If I had it up louder, it could actually break the speaker. So again, we turn the console on first, then we turn the amplifier or amplified speaker on second. All right, so how do we get this up and running? What we got to do is we need to turn some things on first. First thing is I'm going to go and switch the mic on. And if I start talking to check 1, 2, I'm not getting any sound out yet because I got to do some more things. I'm going to go ahead and switch cameras real quick, and then I'll pick that back up just so you can see a little better. I just realized what I did. I'm going to have trouble holding this many things, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so I'm going to click this on check 1, 2. Now I don't have anything coming out yet because I need to do some more things. First thing I need to do, sound comes in here. Remember, the first thing it comes into is the gain. So I'm going to need to turn the gain up. Okay, and I'm going to futz with that just a little later. Next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm at unity. That's this one here. I want to set this at 0. So if I set that 0 and I set that at gain, and if I pick this up, I should be able to pick it up and check 1, 2. So I do have some sound. Now there are a few other places that I may need to adjust. And let me go over here to, I'm going to put this down for a second. Okay, and that might be on the speaker itself. On the speaker, we have the input. That we're going to need to control the input. Now this has a master output. So I might have to control those two things. Again, it's the mic input or the master. Okay. And that's how we're going to get sound coming out of here. So once again, I got sound coming into my microphone. Don't need this, don't need the pad because don't need the pad or don't need the phantom power because this is a dynamic microphone as well. Then we have the gain. The gain's going to set. Now what you want to do is you want to set that gain to be check 1, 2 at a good reasonable level. That's still a little low. We'll turn that up a little bit. Now that's probably a little better. I could even go a little higher. And that's probably a little better. I'm almost starting to hear a little bit of ringing. All right. Now, if I wanted to on this board, you would go through and this is the point which you go through and you make it sound really, really good using your EQ. In this console, we only have a button that's EQ. Let me hit that real quick. Now it's on. Now you can see it is trying to make my voice sound a little better. It does sound a little modified, but it still works. All right. Now, one of the things I want to show you real quick is I want to talk about feedback. Now, you'll notice I kept putting this microphone in front of the speaker. If I do that too much, I'm going to get feedback. Now, what is feedback? Let me switch camera views again. Sorry about that. Going black, going dark. There we go. So if I get the speaker too close, it's going to start to ring. Check, 1, 2, check. I'm just going to say this, so let me turn the gain up a little bit. You'll hear a little more, and it's going to start to ring. That ringing you're hearing is feedback. That means the microphone's picking up the speaker, and it's looping back, all right? This can be very dangerous, so you don't want to ever put your microphone in front of the speaker. Now I'm going to pull back just a little bit, and I'm going to turn down a little bit, and that'll help. You can do things like EQ the feedback out if you need to, okay? All right, so that is setting up a basic sound, a basic microphone. If you need to watch this video 2 or 3 times, this will be on the file. Thank you so much.